I can tell you Washington is broken.
Party politics, it's hogwash. People are tired of it.
I think that we are in a post-partisan world, and I think that all the polls that have been taken lately indicate that the American public is fed up with Washington, and the belief there is Washington is broken. I can tell you Washington is broken, and it really is not where the solutions are going to come from. That we need to turn to the grit and the know-how of the American people to help us solve some of the issues challenging our country.
No question about it. If you don't raise that discourse to at least a civil level, people are tired of it.
It's hard enough for kids nowadays that have to watch their government try to hurt each other like that. How could you trust the government?
I think when you have people arguing about any issue, you're going to have animosity on both sides. You have to have a common ground where you find out that people can move forward on. That's just not happening.
I think what we really need to do as legislators, not only here in Congress, but across the nation, and all the state legislatures, that people need to sit down and say, who are you? Find out who that individual is, because I tell you, once you know somebody, it's a lot harder to hate somebody, you might say.
We all have common threads with values, and it doesn't wear a color. It's not an elephant or a donkey.
The problem is, we're in a situation anymore in this country, it's almost 50-50. And if we have all of a sudden one half saying we don't like it because you proposed it, well, we're not going to get anywhere.
I think what connects us is that Americans believe in fair play. That if you work hard, you play by the rules, you raise your kids the best you can, that you ought to get something back. And something back is a middle-class lifestyle, an opportunity to raise your children in the right kind of safe environment, send them to school if that's what they choose, and live a decent American dream kind of life.
One of the great strengths of America is we have our differences, but we come together in the end to share the sense of how important it is that Americans understand that in a diverse community, in a diverse society, that we have a sense of strength by that diversity, and that we have a shared sense of purpose.
Patriotism and optimism, I think, are two characteristics of all the American people. We love this country. We understand its greatness and uniqueness, and because of that, we're optimistic. We always believe our kids and their kids will have better lives than we do. That's the American dream, and we have to keep fighting for it.
I certainly hope that two things that most people share with me is, one, a real appreciation for a diversity, not tolerance of each other, but a real acceptance and an embracing of the gift of the differences that we bring together that make this wonderful collage called America.
We value freedom to pursue life, liberty, and happiness.
Do you think that we could have a better political dialogue in our country by focusing on the values that connect us?
I think so. I think things can be done differently.